Hi, and welcome. Welcome to Live at 8 o'clock with Judy K. And hopefully you have some time to enjoy. I have a nice lecture I'm going to give you, and we're going to have the tarot card pool, and we're going to do the healing. But thank you for joining us. When I say us, I mean we have Khufu and Kafra. They are the builders of the Great Giza Pyramids. John's down the hallway doing what my husband John does best. He's here on the live, and Andrew is at another location doing all the technical things. So it's been a great evening. I first thing I want to do is let you know if you have any comments, please comment them here on Facebook, or you can comment them on YouTube. And I do have to apologize because last week's comments, I've had such a busy week. It was crazy from last Sunday night until now. And I went nonstop. I really did. And so I went from, I was in my office, and I love being in my office. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning, I did some remotes here at the house. And then we had to get ready for the expo that I did yesterday. And it was a great expo. That was the one in Woodbridge, New Jersey, by New Jersey Paranormal. And it was fantastic. And there again, read all day. And then today, John had a big thing with his Knights of Columbus, so attend that. So I am so sorry that I didn't go through your comments, but I will go through them tomorrow, and everything will be fine. But please accept my apology for that. So again, my hair looks great. Thanks, Joanne. You know, I was talking to somebody about a week ago, and I said, I still picture myself with the dark hair. I know it's crazy. I've had this hair this was my pandemic hair. I grew it, so it's John's idea, but I do love it. You know what I love? I love not sitting there getting it dyed every couple of weeks. Hi, everybody. So anyway, the one thing I wanted you to know is you can also watch this live on YouTube. Don't forget that YouTube, or you can watch it on Facebook. So the YouTube channel is Judy K Psychic Medium Official. And remember that my web address is judypsychicmedium.net. So anyway, we said hi from everyone. Now remember, when it comes to the tarot card pool, what you do is you can it's a 3 card pool, so it's not a big reading. But what happens is you do have to ask for it, and Andrew's writing down the names, and with Spirit's assistance later on, he'll pick the names out of there. All right. So yeah, try to get that card pull. But remember, if you ask more than once, you get deleted out of today's card pull, because we can't drive Andrew crazy. I do that enough on my own. Can you imagine, with the technical stuff and everything? he's a great help, and he's got the patience of his saint. Okay. I always joke around and says Andrew helps the elderly. All right. So yeah, and if you have won the tarot pool in 3 weeks, don't ask for one. It takes 3 weeks before you can come back and ask again. All right. Okay, so here we go. I am so looking oh my goodness gracious. This past week, depending with all that I was doing, I had a little couple-hour break in the office. I went to Morristown to see where I'm going to be doing the seance at this historical location. I don't know if you saw the ad. The ad didn't really go out long because all the tickets were sold in under 24 hours. They were $75 a ticket, which was a great price. It's a 2-hour seance. All that money goes to the foundation to help the historical societies. And so anyway, hopefully we'll be having it again, but I went to the location. I'm telling you, haunted, haunted, haunted. I loved it. Okay. Now, remember, the next expo I'll be at will be in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. And that is November 8th and 9th. And it's 10 to 5 both days. Actually, we do Berkeley Springs. We love the expo, but it's also like a little vacation for us. It's really a beautiful spot. So if you'd like to schedule a private reading, a healing, past life regression, or have a psychic party in your own home, you can go to my website, and you can type a message besides fill out the form. It's a little form. It just asks for your email and stuff like that, and ask what you want, so it's easier. I have that information when I go to respond to you to book. Or you can call me at 856-725-3588, or You can Facebook me. So we're on here. All right. And you can also do that on YouTube. All right. So here we go. This week's prayer list: Carmen Tumaine, health issues, Coster, and that's one of my good friend Terry's sisters. She's in stage 4 cancer. So please keep her on your prayer list. Kay Rapp, Tara Chaffee, Tim Merrick, Dee Gusha, Diane Lepresti, all are having health issues. And don't forget the Sanchez family. They've had so many losses. They really have. So please keep them in your prayers. Okay. All right. This week's subject. Now, with all this stuff going on, I was like, I don't have a subject. I know I have a list where I can look at it. But, with all that, it doesn't look like I'm dragging my feet. But this morning I was dragging my feet. And Joanne Tozy messaged me, and she came up with a subject, and it was a wonderful subject, so I can't thank her enough. Remember, if you have a subject that you'd like me to speak on during one of the lives, just text me or email me, however you want to do it. But it has to be generalized. It cannot be for you, like, personally. It could be a question you have about something, but like today's question with Joanne Tozy, she's saying, let me see, I got to turn a page. Her question was how to speak on how meditation changes your frequency and your vibration. And that was perfect. Perfect for a wore out, tired reader that had a long week. Okay. I have tomorrow off. All right. So anyway, um, this is pretty easy, but sometimes what I think is easy, your regular people don't think about it, and it's fine. But when you hear it and you say, "Oh, that makes perfect sense." The first thing when you go to do a meditation, you have to know why you're going into a meditation. Yeah, it's exactly it. You have to know why. Why do I want to meditate right now? It's a true question, because you can do a lot in your meditation session. Let's say that fast 3 times. Meditation sessions. All right. You could go in and you say, maybe I just want to be calm. And you do it, you meditate for calmness. You might want to see what energy is around me. Do I have any energy around me that I don't like? Is there any blockages? Or are there any spirits around me? Okay, you can use that. And you could also say, I want to feel, not look at per se, I want to feel my spirit guides. And then also in an instance, you could say, I know there are spirits around me, but where exactly are they? Now, I'm not talking about the one that knocks at your door. Oh yeah, we have it here. Believe me, I don't move into haunted houses. They're haunted once I move in. I bring my own posse with me in here. So, like, we have someone that likes to hang around the kitchen. So, I could do that in a meditation if I want to. You have to decide again what your meditation's for. So, let me explain the meditation. Now, if you got my meditation how-to video, and you learn how to get into meditation, which is almost like we do, but I don't really walk you through the steps when I do the healing. I cannot quickly get into a meditative state. To me, I can get in a meditative state like that. Okay. Because I've done it so much over the years, especially when I'm getting ready to read. I say I get to my office. Well, I'm going to take maybe like 15 minutes or 10 minutes before a client. I'm going to get in my meditative state for maybe not even 5 minutes. It's not going to take me that long, maybe 3, 4. And then I'm going to stop because I don't want to get too deep in my meditation. Oh, yes, you can get too deep in your meditation. Don't get too deep. I really don't recommend it. All right. Why don't I recommend it? One, it takes so long to get out of it. Two, are you capable of getting out of a very deep meditation? There's a thought. Don't get yourself into something that you can never get yourself out of. Makes perfect sense. Like you wouldn't get in a car that when the door's shut, you can't get out. It's not that you're going to be stuck in there forever, but you don't want to be in there trying to rattle your way out. If you get too deep in a meditation, it takes you too long to get out of it. If Here's a good one. If I have gotten to the point over the years where I've done a lot of readings, especially like a 2 day expo and then right back to work after I get home, and it takes me sometimes a couple days to be 100% just Judy. Like right now, when I do these, I'm just Judy. And a lot of you people see me when I'm reading, and it seems like just Judy, but you know something's different, okay? Because I'm not in I don't get in my meditation state to start something like this that we're just chatting about, all right? So, channeling is extremely deep. And when I do a past life regression, that's when you come to my office and I put you in a deep meditative state. The meditative state there is so deep, you know what's going on around you. I mean, you're not out of it. It's not like what do you call a hypnotist? It's not like that. But I have to get you down and into a frequency that is pretty deep because now I want you to see your past life. When I do a past life, you see it. Now that's a past life regression. I can also do past life healings where I see it and I tell you that one's better if you want to do different lives. When you do the past life regression, you're going to get one life per regression. Okay. Um, so anyway, so let me explain how to do this. When you know how when we start the healing, because a lot of you are repeat, viewers and everything. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention this, not to put in a commercial. If you can, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to build that up because there's going to be some more things which I've been promising for a while, but just got too busy here. If you subscribe to it, you'll know when it's coming out. And two, it helps me by making it bigger. Okay. All right. So, thanks, Carmen. I haven't been able to read the comments on here because I don't want to get lost on my subject matter. So, when we do the healing, okay, and I said, okay, sit back. Now, see, what you don't realize is when you get ready to either get in your meditative state, or maybe here's another one, when you get ready to read your cards, okay, you're already starting. When you say, you know what, when I go here, okay, I'm going to get my cards out. Well, my cards know, like, oh, wait a minute, she called. It's a connection. It's an energy connection. All right. Say your crystals. All right, wait a minute. Let me get into my drawer here. Hold on. I have my little crystals here. Oh, you know what I'm going to pull out of here? Deb, I've got my green calcite here. And what's going to happen? Remember, I told you about how it was missing and I was very upset and it came back. Anyway, here it is. Right. So let's put it this way. If I'm going to get a reading, I'm going to start doing a reading and I have it in the drawer and I'm going to say, I'm going to get my meditative state. It knows when I go to grab it, even when it's in the bag, it knows that I'm ready for it. And it's going to already turn the connection on. See that? Isn't that easy? A lot of the things that you think are hard are actually very easy. Why? Because if you think about something too much, it gets more confusing, right? So what you do is you just have to relax. The one thing is you have to learn just to relax during this. So let's pretend we're still talking about this, but let's pretend we're going to do the healing afterwards. So what do? You get started, and remember I said everybody relax. It might say loosey goosey because you want the blood to be very, very comfortable. If you stiffen up, it's not going to help you. Stiffen up, it's not going to be in there. So notice how I just did all that. Remember I said put your hands up. So all this you getting ready is already starting it. Okay, so say you're in your meditative state. Remember, first you have to decide what you want in your meditative state. If I just want calmness, because a lot of times that's what we all need. We need a couple minutes of just calm. What you do is you get yourself in your meditative state and just think of calmness. That was your intention when you started. That is your intention when you are meditating. Now, say you want to, let's see. Let's go to see if there's any spirits around us. You get in your meditative state, like it's on my instruction video where you know how to meditate. You get in there, but with the intention, but only the intention. Do not have Santa Claus list down the bottom. Each meditation is for one thing. Try that. Don't get a shopping list. Okay. So you can always meditate later. So you do this and you go in and you could say, okay, let's see what spirits are around me. And you just use your third eye to look. Remember I said where the spirits are? You could go behind you, in front of you, above you, to the right, to the left, anywhere you want to go. Meditation has different frequencies, but the frequency depends on what you want your meditation for. A lot of times people think, I'm going to get in my meditative state and then it's going to get crazy. Okay. Everything's going to get crazy. It's going to get wild and I can't, and it's like that. But you have to realize your spirit guides might not want that for you today. You're only going to be allowed to do what your spirit guides approve. So, say you want to get yourself, you're going to meditate and you're going to meditate, say, to talk to your spirit guides. Okay. Well, one, you can talk to your spirit guides like this, just like that. I can talk to my spirit guides like this. They're with me. They came in when I was born and they're leaving when I leave. Okay. I still can't remember who said that. It was a client. It was one of my favorite clients. And she said to me, I think my spirit guides left. It got too upset because I don't feel them anymore. And I said, honey, if your spirit guides left, you wouldn't be talking to me like this. It was so cute. It really was. But anyway, was that Nina? I think it might have been Nina. I'm not sure. But anyway, you just let things go. So if you do want to get in your meditative state to do that, have it as you progress. The frequencies will go up with spirit guide. All right. I You can call them frequencies just like in when I do the past life regression. That is huge with that. And when I do a seance, that is huge. You shouldn't be practicing with that. You don't want to do it because, as I said, you might not get yourself out of it right. Might take days. You don't want that. Okay. Especially if you have a regular job and they expect you to work properly. So the whole thing is you just ask for what you want and that's what you get. And that'll change the frequencies. All right. Well, I hope that helped you. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I didn't say personally hi to everyone. And if weren't here in the beginning, I totally apologize. This past week, I was so busy in my office, and then I had a huge expo yesterday, and we had a big thing with John with the Knights of Columbus today. I didn't get a chance to read the comments. I will do them tomorrow. That's for last week and this week. I really apologize. So let's go on to the healing. Now, remember, oh, I didn't do the tarot pull. Oh, crazy lady. All right, hold on. Let's see. I get some comments on that if I forgot to do the tarot pull. All right, Jennifer Ricci, Melissa Steele, and Tiffany Bates. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 ladies. It's Jennifer Ricci, Melissa Steele, and Tiffany Bates. What you have to do, 1, you have to be on. 2, you cannot give your card pull to somebody else. It has to be for you. And what you do is you have 1 word I need you to see in the comments. 1 is general, or do you want finances? Do you want career? Do you want romance? What do you want? I'm doing 3 cards and put it in that direction. Okay. As I really say, you guys are the best. Hey, you congratulate the ones that win. You really are nice. You really are. I really appreciate. So Jennifer Ricci, Melissa Steele, and Tiffany Bates, tell me now, if you don't respond, you do lose winning tonight. Okay. So let's see what we got. But my comments come up a little bit slower, I think, than the viewers get to see. And now I have dead silence. All right. Anybody have anything what they want? I usually don't pick anybody, but I've never had this happen. This is something interesting. All right. Oh, Jennifer Ricci has it. Okay. Romance. You guys had me worried. Tiffany is general. And I do need to hear from Melissa Steele. So Melissa, when you can. Oh, here we go. Melissa wants general. All right, so here we go. Now notice what I just said about the meditation and different frequencies. I changed my frequencies without you even seeing it. I put down the my little script here so I don't forget anything, even though I almost forgot the tarot pool. But when I picked up the cards, it started a frequency. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did anybody, I don't know if this came out, did you hear like rocky, 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 rock, something going like rocking? I had, and now what's right next to me here on this side is John's desk. Now, John's desk has a lot of work on it for different things. So it's not in the camera. But right here, I heard something like it'd be like, now that's not the sound I heard. That was my phone on my desk. But if you heard that, that was a spirit. Isn't that nice? So somebody's spirit here. That wasn't for me. Maybe one of the people that's getting the tarot cards tonight. So let me see what spirit says and who they want me to go first. Man, I got to get my paper out of the way. My desk is covered too. All right. Oh, come on. I got to do better than this. All right. Let me see. Tiffany, this is for you, honey. So this is Tiffany Bates. Hold on. Okay. Tiffany, your first card was the Five of Swords, followed by the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is pretty good, and this is general. So I'm sorry, I'm laughing. But sometimes what Spirit says with the cards really it can be funny. Just like if you're talking to a friend, which basically I am. I've been reading cards since like 1969, 1970. So not this deck, of course. But the first thing it says, like you've had some trouble, but you're winning. Okay. But now hold on to everything. What it's saying, you hold on to it. You don't have to make any changes or anything like that. You just hold on what you're doing and everything good's going to happen. Now you have the Ten of Pentacles, and Pentacles is nice because the Ten of Pentacles will give you like some sort of money. It doesn't mean you're going to have a yacht, but it just means your bills, you have enough to buy your bills, pay your bills and maybe buy a little something extra. And also life is good. So they said, if you get through these rough times and you hold tight, you're going to get to the Ten of Pentacles. So that was very good. That was a very good card pull for you. All right, let's see. Okay, Spirit saying go to Jennifer Ricci and romance. Okay, Jennifer, you got the Two of Wands followed by the Empress, followed by the Seven of Swords. And this is on romance. So what it's saying is the Two of Wands is a pretty good like negotiation card or looking for the future, and that's where you are now. But then you have the three, which is the Empress card. It's the tarot card, a major card number 3. That means you possess everything that you need for romance, because the question was romance. So that means you're fine. The romance is available to you, but what you have after that is the Seven of Swords. I like the Seven of Swords. Now, a lot of people don't like the swords, but the swords are good. The swords here with the Seven of Swords is going to tell you that what you do is it's under your control. So if you don't like somebody that is maybe romantic to you, believe me, I'm not worried about you. You'll get rid of them. But if you have somebody that likes you, here's the thing. This shows you have control. So you do have to show you're available to that person, okay? But if you don't show you're available because you have control, nothing's going to happen. All right? So you have to make sure you could say put a little bait out, right? But it's fine. It didn't say you're not going to get more romance or whatever. It just says you hold the key to what's going to happen to you. So use it wisely. All right. So then we have Melissa Steele. Okay, Melissa wants general. Hold on. Oh, I'm told to get one more for you, sweetheart. Oh my. I'm wondering if that ratty-tatty-tatty-tat I heard is you know who. I believe me, everyone on here pretty much I've read. And I have to say, Melissa, but we're not going to pay attention right now. Okay. So, um, all right, let me see what your cards say here. All right. So first, you have the Page of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Hermit, followed by the Eight of Swords. So, what this means that through the Page of Pentacles can mean like a message or writing or something like that. So that we know what we're talking about. And then at the okay, and the Knight of Pentacles, things that have been brought to you. Things that have been brought to you, so you know what we're talking about. And then we have the Hermit, which means you're being kind of, but you're being quiet about it, which is a good thing. The next card you have is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords is telling you to be strong, be strong. And I know you are, lady. Be strong and keep walking, and things will be great for you. Okay? Isn't it? And it's funny because I'm bad with names, so that's why I have to look back. I'm sorry, you know me. All right, Tiffany. Didn't I just finish? I finished Tiffany. Tiffany had almost the same card. It's not the same card, but it's the same thing. Be strong, ladies. Okay, you have control. It was Jennifer Ricci was the other one, but it was. Let me go back. Yeah, no, it was. It was Jennifer Ricci. I am sorry. Jennifer Ricci about being strong. Same thing with you, Melissa. Be strong, and everything will be fine. All right. Well, I'm glad to do your tarot card reading tonight, and I will be back next Sunday. The only time people have asked me, the only times I'm really not on is like a major holiday. Or if something happens, and I always post it on Facebook. Okay. So let's do the healing now. So now remember, if you do want to take the healing, if you can sit in a chair and put your feet on the floor, great. If not, what you do is, you can lay down and all if you want. But the reason I don't always have everybody lay down for a meditation is somebody could fall asleep, even though these are short. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is just relax. Now, remember, if you can close your eyes, it's better for you because you shut off your brain a little bit and it will just get in there. If you feel funny, I don't want you to do anything you're not ready for. If you want to keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open. All right. Don't forget these healings, even if you're watching the repeat, or even if you go back on other video and you do the healing, you're still going to get the healing. It's still there because it's being sent. Okay. All right. So here we go. And loosey-goosey with the blood. And just relax and take some just nice comfortable breaths for a couple minutes here. Now notice I've gotten in my meditative state and my vibration is now higher. It's a higher vibration than what I was doing with the tarot cards, believe it or not. So these are vibrations, okay? And just relax. And I want you to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Now remember, inhale through your nose. Now, as you exhale, take all that lint that you picked up and exhale it out. Whether it be some bad words you heard somebody say, something that hurt your feelings, it's lint, and you don't want that in your body or around your body. So again, let's inhale and breathe it out. Very good. Okay. Now, if you hear scratching right now, that is not a deceased person. That's actually our little precious Gracie, for some reason decided, who did not make the noise, because that noise before came to the right of me, and she is to the left of me. She's just playing in her bed. She's a sweetie. Okay, so here we go with the healing. Okay, here we go. There you go. Okay. I need you all to exhale right now. And do it again. Very nice. Now take in deep breath. Hold it. And let it out. Very good. You did good. And this will still be hitting you, not just before when I close off. This will be the rest of the night. It'll hit you. Miss Gracie, do you want to come? Hey, let me see if I can get her for you real quick. Come here. Do you want to come to Mama? Oh, you look a mess. Wait until you see this. This is what happens when you dig a hole in your doggy bed, and she's always so quiet. So thank you for stopping in and watching my lives. Don't forget YouTube, and if you can, subscribe, like it, and comment here or there. Hey, Jen Sanchez, yeah, everything's great here. Hope it is with you. Yeah, baby Gracie's 10 years old, but she's only been in our household for a couple of months. Okay. Actually, she was born here and she came back. Hey, it was 10 years. That says a lot. All right. Well, you all have a great week. And I will get back to those comments. It was a busy week, but this week's not so bad. All right. You take care. Love you all too. Oh, thanks, Joanne, for your comment. Okay, everybody. Bye for now.